Open sesame.
Ooh. So we're recording. Oh, we can see. We can see.
Okay, well, we are live doing our Zoom recording tonight here to talk with our folks and friends about something really exciting. We're just so excited about what we're going to be sharing with you tonight. And just a little bit of, boy, I have quite a glare on my glasses there. Look this way. Oh, that's better. I don't mind that at all.
Okay.
So, you know, a little housekeeping. We encourage folks to use the chat, which is down in the lower part of your screen. Little message there. And if you do use the chat, make sure you do it to all panelists and attendees. It'll be a little drop down over there. So enough about the chat, but feel free to just post a comment in there. Let us know that you can hear us, you can see us. That's probably a good thing to know that people can actually see us. And so I think tonight it's going to be a pretty exciting webinar that we've got here for you. And I think maybe the best thing to do would be to give you a little idea of what to expect in this webinar tonight, and kind of lay a little bit of a groundwork for you so you know kind of what's coming up and so on. So I think the first thing that we're going to try to do tonight is let you get to know us a little better. You know, some of you know us pretty well, but some, not so much everyone. And so, you know, we're going to try and do the best we can in that regard. And then I think it would be important for you to kind of understand a little bit about our mantra of vitality, longevity, and prosperity, and why that's so important to us. And we're going to discuss a little bit about the company that we've aligned ourselves with here in this health and fitness world. And then we're going to be sharing with you this game-changing announcement that came out in the last couple of weeks here on this new product offering that we have available to us, and maybe share a little bit about what some people are saying about it too. And for the people who have a desire to not only enjoy these health and wellness products, but to also begin to build a business around it, we're going to talk a little bit about the business opportunity here and some of the things that we've done to prepare ourselves for this kind of a business opportunity, and some of the things that, you know, we're looking forward to helping other people do the same with. So, and then at the end of all this, we're going to show you an incentive package for people who decide to plant their flags with us and go forward with this. We're going to show you an incentive package that is just mind-boggling. And so I think maybe the first thing, Cindy, was maybe let them get to know us a little better.
All right. Well, for those who don't know me and for those who do, I'm Cindy. And so I've really always been very passionate about staying healthy, being physically fit, and so forth. And more importantly, seeking natural ways to maintain my health and vitality. And, you know, I've always been this way, but accomplishing that has always been, well, it's been challenging at many times during my life, as early back as my early 20s. See, I was no stranger to extreme pain, neck pain, low back pain, and oftentimes it crippled me to the point where I could not enjoy the active lifestyle that I was that was so important to me. You know, I was a martial artist for many, many years, and sometimes it would get in the way of me accomplishing my goals and performing the way I wanted to perform. So it wasn't until my late 30s that they actually discovered that I had a rare cervical condition in my neck. And without surgery, it would have been devastating consequences. I wouldn't be sitting here as you see me today. So I had that taken care of. I had no choice with that, and it turned out very well. I mean, with the exception of limitation in the way I turn my head, which everybody else notices but me. I've adapted to that. But my low back was always still an ongoing issue, and I would go into crippling episodes of pain, and it would just come on like that. I would be walking down the street or standing in line at the store, and all of a sudden, there it was, and it would put me down for weeks or even months. So finally in 2012, and this is, not that long ago, it was discovered that I had an extra vertebrae in my low back and several bulging discs, and that extra vertebrae was kind of the cause of not necessarily the bulging discs, but the situations that happened all the time. But anyway, I was in so much pain, I was a total mess. There was many doctors involved, and they, would want to put me on pain medications and, all kinds of stuff that I just didn't want anything to do with. And some of them even talked about, well, you're going to have surgery. And I didn't want to give up on myself that easily. So I began researching alternative ways to help mitigate this. And in addition to some physical therapy, which really did help, but sometimes I was in so much pain I couldn't even endure it. So while researching for an alternative solution is when I stumbled across this company that we're going to talk about and that we joined forces with about a little over 4 years ago. And I have to say it's been life-changing. Today I'm pain-free. I work out every day. I crawl around the floor with my grandkids. I have boundless energy. It's just been really amazing, and I'm just so grateful. It's been life-changing.
Yeah, it absolutely has.
So,
yeah, gosh. I think maybe the best way to lead into a little bit of my background would be let's talk a little bit about the VLP movement.
Yes.
You want to go ahead?
I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
Now, we're doing our best not to look like we're technically challenged here, but we're going to pull this off one way or the other. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about the VLP movement, and because it explains a lot about us. We have set sail here to live our passion, and the things that we're passionate about is basically really good health and wellness, and we do a lot of things to support that, because we believe that if you lead a healthy life and you eat the right types of foods and you get the right kind of exercise and you watch the different things that you're allowing your body to be exposed to, you can lead a life full of vitality. And why not? I mean, you really only have this one chance on this earth, and you might as well live it to its absolute fullest. And I think the best way to do that is to have a tremendous amount of vitality and learn that if you're going to have this kind of a focus, this kind of a way of life, and one of those three pillars being vitality, it's going to lead to the second pillar very naturally, and that's longevity. If your goal is to live a vital life and live as long as you possibly can, and why not? I mean, every single moment that you live on this earth is a precious, precious commodity if you stop and think about it, especially if you stop and think about all the moments that you've wasted and squandered and did dumb things, but you can make it so rich and so rewarding. And so that vitality will lead to longevity. And if you have the longevity, it almost necessitates the third pillar, and that's prosperity. Because if you're going to live a lot longer, well, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to be able to afford that and live the type of lifestyle that you're not only accustomed to, but the kind of lifestyle that you desire to have, throughout your long life. And so we just think it's very important to be focused, to have that drive to live that VLP movement, as we call it here. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that as we weave that into our story here as we go forward here. So,
I kind of jumped right into it. So the company that we aligned ourselves with a little over 4 years ago is called LifeWave. And what LifeWave is, it's a technology for improving health and providing dynamic anti-aging effects. So I'm going to go into a brief little story about LifeWave's history and how they got started. Back in the early 2000s, there was a scientist and inventor by the name of David Schmidt, and he was invited to participate in the U.S. Navy's Next Generation Mini-Sub program. Now, the goal was to find a way to help crew members survive longer in the event of an accident. Now, David saw this as an opportunity to help the crew stay awake and alert during long missions without having to rely on caffeine or stimulants. This led David on a mission to what became the LifeWave Energy Enhancer Patch. Now, shortly after the Energy Enhancer patch was released to the public, it got into the hands of the Stanford University women's swim team coach, Richard Quick. Now, just about 3 weeks after providing these patches to his team members, 6 out of 8 of the swimmers swam their personal best. Now, shortly thereafter, the Stanford girls were spotted wearing the patches during the Olympic trials. Now, this caught the attention of many, including the Olympic Committee, and therefore the patches were required to undergo testing by the U.S. anti-doping agencies. Now, these tests revealed that the patches contained no performance-enhancing chemicals, drugs, or stimulants of any kind. So this response to the Energy Enhancer patch was absolutely phenomenal. It propelled LifeWave into the national media spotlight, and celebrities and professional athletes all over the world began using LifeWave's energy patch. Now, just a bit about the patches. They are backed by science. LifeWave collaborates with independent researchers and institutions around the world, and they provide clinical evidence to demonstrate that their products are safe and perform as advertised. LifeWave has also received numerous patches for their phototherapy patch technology. In fact, they've received over 70 global patents in the field of regenerative science. And LifeWave products are also backed by scientific research. LifeWave works with major universities and medical facilities to research and test the effectiveness of their products in order to validate their many health benefits. So I'm going to show this brief video here that's going to tell you a little bit about how these patches actually work.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative powers and provide specific health benefits, all without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals, all helping you to stay healthy and young. To find out more, contact your distributor or visit lifewave.com. LifeWave. Live long. Live well.
Oops.
Bear with us
last
here.
time too. There we go. Okay. So, you know, the video that really explains a lot, but there is one very important thing I want to emphasize here. The LifeWave patches are non-transdermal, which means they put nothing into your body. They simply work on those principles as described in the video, acupuncture points and phototherapy. Now I'm going to briefly go over a few of the LifeWave products that Joe and I have been enjoying over the past 4 years. So, you know, of course, the first generation of LifeWave patches, you know, after the energy patch was, you know, proven successful, about a year later, LifeWave began to expand their product line with the introduction of Silent Nights and IceWave. Now, Silent Nights, it enhances the quality and increases the length of sleep without using any type of drugs or chemicals. And IceWave, again, fast-acting, safe, natural pain relief for the whole body or even local pain. And again, all LifeWave products are free from drugs, chemicals, and stimulants. The second generation of LifeWave patches are referred to the Y-Age because they're anti-aging. I'm going to grab my notes here. Okay, so glutathione. Glutathione, I love this patch. It's essential. Glutathione is the body's master antioxidant. It is essential for the immune system. But as we age, our glutathione levels just kind of drop. And the LifeWave patch stimulates the body to produce more glutathione naturally. Now, the carnosine patch is another super anti-aging substance. It has high concentrations in the heart and in the brain, and it improves strength, endurance, stamina. It's really the foundation of an active lifestyle. And then there's the Eon patch. Now, the Eon patch has been clinically tested to reduce stress and inflammation, which are two major causes of aging. Studies show that with the Eon patch, there's a balancing of the autonomic nervous system occurs within just 10 minutes of patch applications, and this has been clinically tested. This results in a very calm and stress-free state. So this illustration shows infrared imaging, and this illustrates a decrease in inflammation. So the images on the top are prior to the patch applications, and the images on the bottom are after a few minutes after the patch is applied. Now, Joe can just give you a brief blurb on his experience with Eon.
Yeah, I'd be glad to. This was about 3.5 years ago. I was using the Eon patch because prior to that, I had an injury that dates back to college. I had compressed vertebrae in the back of my neck playing intramural football in college. And for all my life, I had that really difficult range of motion problem with my neck. And I began using the Eon patch shortly after we joined forces with LifeWave. And I began to notice that the limiting pain that was in my neck and shoulders, it was beginning to diminish and diminish and diminish. And it was during the same time I was actually a consultant in the energy business at the time. And I was commuting back and forth from Tampa to Houston each week. And so it was a rather stressful time, but to make matters even worse, the bottom fell out of the energy industry when the price of oil dropped so much. And so tremendous stress was attacking me at that point in my life. But the Eon patches just basically worked their way all through it. I have tremendous range of motion now in my neck. I wear the Eon patch or a similar patch every single day now, and it's just been a game changer for me. So,
okay, yeah, I remember him sitting in the car we were driving, and he's doing, you know, he just started wearing the patch, so I was getting kind of nervous because he's doing this, and I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, oh, this is different. You know, it was quite amazing. Well, I think we're here.
Wow. Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the future of health and regenerative medicine, and we are so excited about this. The founder of LifeWave, David Schmidt, has been working on this actually for about 10 years, and he's dropped a few hints here and there of what he was up to, but he really never revealed until last July. So I'm going to, again, the best way to kind of give you a little idea what this is about is a short video.
I love this video.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave Technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39. The world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body. How you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch, an absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
Let's see if I can back out of this movie without replaying it. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty, that's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
There's stem cell, therapy is out there, and I've known people who have undergone procedures, where stem cells are injected. They're taken from a donor and then injected into an older person or somebody who has an injury. And it's a very promising healing method. But there are some dangers to it still, and it's very, very costly. Some countries, it's not even legal yet. But in the 10 years of research in this area, David Schmidt has developed this incredibly effective and extremely inexpensive way to stimulate our own stem cell production and reset our cells to get them acting like younger and healthier cells. This is so cool. So how this works, the X39 patch elevates a peptide that's called GHK-Cu copper peptide. And this peptide literally turns on the production of stem cells and resets thousands of genes back to a younger, healthier state. So what exactly is a peptide? Well, a peptide is simply a chain of 2 or more amino acids and building blocks of protein with bioregulators of activities of all our cells. And what this means is that this peptide can slow down and even reverse the aging process.
You said reverse.
I said reverse. As we age, a lot of things begin to decline. That's why we age. Things like glutathione, like this particular peptide, and many others out there. So with LifeWave patches, we're able to stimulate our body to start producing these things naturally as they did when we were younger. GHKCU has a lot of benefits. In addition to elevating stem cells, well, here's just to name a few. Very good for the skin in so many ways. It produces collagen, it improves skin firmness, elasticity, clarity, blood flow, many anti-aging effects at the cellular level, and that's so important to understand when we're thinking about anti-aging and reversing aging. So here's what some of the users are saying. Now, LifeWave has introduced this patch within the LifeWave community back in July. And there's testimonials, unbelievable testimonials. And here's just some of them. More energy, reduction in inflammation, much deeper sleep, and enhanced mental clarity. Yeah. Boy, can I attest to that. I felt good. I mean, I've been using LifeWave patches for over 4 years, and I feel good. I didn't really think it could get better, but it's like, wow, it's like I popped, like, whoa, what's going on out here? It's just been a really good result for us. So I think it's time for Joe to touch a little bit about those of you who may be interested in learning a little bit more about being a part of this new revolution. So I'll turn it over to Joe.
Before we jump into the comp plan though, maybe just a little segue here as far as another part of our growth, and that is that we joined LifeWave over 4 years ago now, and we loved the results that we got from it. But we were also looking for ways of being able to reach more people and to be able to get the word out in a new, less conventional way than what the old direct marketing businesses have all, built their businesses on. And so for the past year and a half, we have been spending a lot of time learning social media skills and learning how to leverage the super platforms of things like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and so on, to be able to go out and reach out to people who, what we're learning, through that process, people just like us. It's not going to really be our neighbors and our coworkers and our brothers and sisters who we've, probably mentioned other businesses to them in the years gone by. But it's finding people who have the same mission, the same passions as we have. And we're taking that and we're parlaying that into our main passion, and that is health and wellness products. We're sitting here tonight, drinking great alkaline water because we know the benefits of what electrolyzed alkaline water can do for the body. But that's just, we're looking for a well-rounded approach to our health and wellness. And these LifeWave patches have just been the backbone of what we've been attempting to build. And so tonight you're getting to see a little bit of the next evolution of Joe and Cindy too. And so, we're going to fumble over some of this stuff, but we're going to get better as time goes on. And you're going to be able to parlay that yourself, because we plan on being able to do these types of seminars and webinars as time goes on, and you'll be able to plug right into them. You don't have to go out and learn all this stuff on your own. We'll be glad to help teach you to do that, but just let you know that, we're going to be here to support this. So let's go ahead and dive into the business potential just a little bit here. We're not going to be able to get too deep into it, but we'll give you a really good flavor about the LifeWave compensation plan, because honest to goodness, this is the one thing that really piqued my interest when Cindy brought this new patch idea to me, which, that part of it was great. But when she explained to me what a binary marketing plan was like. I had not seen one before. I had been in Amway and a couple of other things in my past lives, and I've never seen what she was describing, and that just flat excited me when she described it to me. And so I'm going to try to describe it a little bit to you too as we go through this comp plan. And so LifeWave's comp plan, basically, it's one of the highest commission payout plans available out there. And Cindy and I are familiar with a lot of plans, you know, and we've studied a lot of these things for a long time. This particular plan combines the best of a lot of different plans into one. And the way they describe it is this binary comp plan using compound marketing. And you're going to understand that in a little bit better as I go through this here. And so the first thing is that this particular marketing plan allows you to have unlimited depth. As you bring new members into the group, into the organization, you're going to be able to put them below you on one of two sides, and that's it. They're not asking you to, well, we'll get a little more into this, but you're going to be doing a lot of leveraging in this plan because you're going to have some really great, talented people that are going to help leverage each of those two sides as you go through. There are 5 distinct ways to earn commissions in the LifeWave compensation plan. The first should be no surprise, and that is that you're able to sell products, the patch products, of course, and other products, and whatever the difference is between the retail and the wholesale price, you're earning that as a profit. And the other way to benefit from the retail profits is that you're going to have your own replicated website, and these are top-notch websites that LifeWave gives to you, coded to you, and people can go to your website, buy product from the website. You earn the difference between the retail and the wholesale price of those retail products. And so the power of all this, and you're going to see this, is with LifeWave, they handle all of this for you. You're not carrying inventory. You're not putting a lot of money into, you know, getting a new business up and going. They're managing everything for you. They're taking the orders. They're collecting the money, and all they do once a week is they write you a commission check every single week. And so that's the first way. The second way is what's called the product introduction bonus. And in the product introduction bonus, it really is, it benefits you as a leader if you're building a business, and there is a bonus there to help you or to reward you for bringing new members into the LifeWave organization. And depending on the level that those folks come into the organization at as the new members, it'll determine how much of a product introduction bonus you would earn. And real quickly here, you'll see these color levels on the screen here from bronze up to diamond. So if you were to bring a new member into LifeWave at the gold level, you would immediately earn a $100 bonus on that person coming in as a member in your organization. If you were to bring a person in at the diamond level, you would immediately earn a $200 bonus, and there's a way that you could earn up to $500 each time you brought a diamond in to the organization as a new member. So that's the product introduction bonus. And to qualify, the only thing that you need to do to qualify for the product introduction bonus is you've got to be active. And to be active, that means that you have got a personal business volume of at least 55 points. What does that mean? In plain, simple terms, one patch kit would be at least 55 points. So if you're using one patch kit, one X39 patch, or one Eon patch, or one Energy Enhancer patch kit each month, you would be an active person. Even if you're not active, you can still earn the retail profits, but in order to benefit from the product introduction bonuses, you just need to be active. The third way is where we start to see long-term residual income coming into play in the LifeWave marketing plan. And this is kind of the heart of the watermelon for me, because this really makes sense on how to build that prosperity in from a longevity standpoint. You'll understand this in a little bit. As you enroll new members, you simply put those new members on your right side or your left side. That's the only two choices you've got. It doesn't go any crazier than that. And if there's someone right below you on the right side, you just put that next new member in the next available position, you know, down that right side or down that left side, to unlimited depth. And the interesting thing about LifeWave is that as that depth builds below you, all the points in those two sides bubble right up to you. And we'll talk a little bit here about that in a second. But again, as long as you stay active, you earn those binary commissions. And I think we've got one more page on this.
Yeah, one more qualifier.
And yes, and so on this commission, as you begin to grow and build a business, you're going to be rewarded not just on these binary commissions, which get to be pretty good. I think the next slide, it explains it a little better, but if not, I'll come back to it. But in order for you to qualify, you have to have at least 2 active, personally sponsored people on each side.
No, one on each side.
One on each side. Yeah, 2 actively, personally sponsored, 1 on each side, in order to earn the binary commissions. So these binary commissions, it's called cycle pay. They put a term to it called cycle pay. And what it means is you're going to have 2 sides going. And as soon as you accumulate 990 points, meaning if you have 660 on one side and 330 on the other, you're going to earn a cycle pay. Every single time you do that in your organization, you are going to earn $50 in cycle pay. That could be $50 multiple times a week. That could be $50 multiple times a day as the depth in your organization begins to really grow and mature. And so you can see that you're leveraging off not just the both legs, but also the members down in those legs. You're going to have some leaders pop in there that are really going to understand this, and they're going to be building that long-term income based on this. So just as a quick example, if you're in blue up there on top and you bring in a person on the right and a person on the left, before you know it, they may start bringing some folks in. You have a third person that you want to bring in. Well, the next position available is going to be down in the depths somewhere. In this case, it'll just be 2 or 3 down from you. And as time goes on, that's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. You're going to see that, you know, people in your organization are going to grow and do different things. Some people are going to join just to be able to buy wholesale, and that's fantastic. They hold a position in your leg. All the volume that comes up through that leg and comes past them, they have the ability to take advantage of that. But it may just be their thing that they want to buy wholesale and benefit from these amazing patch products. So, and it might give you one more picture here, give you a little better idea as this grows. You're still only ever building your right side and your left side. You're not expected to, you know, go out there and build 7 to 10 legs out this way, and they don't limit you to commissions just on the first 5 or 7 legs. It's 2 legs, it's 2 sides, it's unlimited depth, and all the people who are selling products within the organization or bringing new members into the organization, they're all generating points. And all of those points continue to work their way up both of those sides to where not only are you benefiting from all those points, but the person just below you is benefiting from all those points that are coming up. And there's one other thing that comes into play here, and it's called spillover. And what spillover means is that your sponsor and the people who are above that person are still placing people in one of their legs, which you happen to be in. And so they're still placing people way down on that one side. So those points also come back up through you, and you benefit from that. So you get spillover from the people who are in the organization above you, and you get points building for all of the growth and the work that you're doing and all the folks below you are doing. So it's just an amazing, amazing, powerful way to quickly get activity going. The fourth way, I'll touch on this pretty quick because it gets pretty much in the weeds, but for the people that you personally enroll, as they begin to earn their cycle bonuses, their $50 per, you're going to earn an override on top of that of 25% of every cycle that they've earned. And that goes down a couple of levels, where you're going to be earning bonuses based on your ability to help people build their organizations too. You get rewarded for that, is really the best way to look at that. So, and now the fifth way, it kind of ties into the second way, the product introduction bonus. And it simply says that when you start bringing folks in at the platinum and diamond level, the higher level that you're at, the more of that product introduction bonus you may be eligible for. A new person would get $200. A person above them may get a piece of that, but we've got an entire comp plan booklet digitally that we can get to you to go into this, but that's the end of the comp plan. Oh, maybe it's just the beginning, who knows? A little bit too, before we dive into this next little piece here, is talks a little bit about, I want to mention a little bit about our line of sponsorship. Now, we haven't talked about this as far as talking about this, but our sponsor is a gentleman named Mark Diamond, and Mark Diamond has been in LifeWave since the second year. Basically, the second year, he got involved in LifeWave. And so he is very, very close to the top. He's always one of the highest earners in the company. And he was sponsored by a gentleman named David Jumper. David Jumper is up in Toronto, Canada, because LifeWave is in over 100 countries. And while they just rolled it out in the US 3 weeks ago, this past Monday, they rolled it out in Australia. Yes. And I see we've got one of our colleagues from Australia on the call tonight, too. So just this past Monday, they rolled it out in Australia, and it's been rolling out. It was rolled out in Taiwan earlier this week, and in all 100 countries, it'll be rolled out. And we're just so excited about what's happening. David Jumper is on his way to Taiwan. But David's organization also has a very helpful users group, a Facebook group that you can go to and get questions answered and so on. And David also put together a little booklet that he gives out to people, and it's called LifeWave X39 Optimization. And it's kind of like a very short 6-page guide to say how you get started with learning as quickly as you can about the X39 potential, what really happens with this peptide, what this peptide really does for the stem cells, and the amazing things. And the key is, not the key, one of the keys is that they are, again, non-invasive, simple, and inexpensive. It's just an amazing, amazing time for us. So we're so excited about it. Anyway, with that, I'm going to turn it back over to my lovely wife, and she's going to talk about the different options for enrollment packages.
Okay, well, yeah, LifeWave does offer several membership enrollment options for those who are interested in becoming a distributor and building a part-time or full-time business with LifeWave. They're bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Now, there's many reasons for becoming a LifeWave member. LifeWave membership entitles you to purchase LifeWave products at member pricing rather than retail. And there are some people that are only interested in using LifeWave products and choose to become a member just for that reason, the ability to purchase them at wholesale. So, for example, the kind of the savings you get, the X39 patch sells at $149.95 at retail price, but LifeWave members receive it for only $99.95. So, also becoming a member, even if you're just using the membership to get the products at wholesale, you also get to take advantage of what's called multi-unit pricing, and these are for all the other patch products, that's excluding the X39. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. So, for instance, one patch product for members is $69.95, but if you purchase two during that month or at that purchase time, it goes down to $59.95, and if you purchase three, it goes down to $49.95. So that's a pretty good savings there. So with, I think Joe already touched on this, but with your membership, you get a beautiful replicated website to market your business. Your clients can go there for information about LifeWave and the products. They can purchase products right there, and if they want to join your team, they can sign up right there as well. You'll receive a robust back office to manage your business, which gives you access to excellent product and training resources, marketing materials. There's just so much back there. Excuse me. So here on these different enrollment packages, you see that there's a package really suitable for anybody's budget. And one thing I want to emphasize is that, you know, Jill mentioned one of the criteria for staying active as a LifeWave member to be eligible to earn commissions. It doesn't matter what enrollment package you choose. You only need to maintain a monthly volume of 55 personal volume. And again, that's the equivalence of purchasing one patch packet, regardless if you enroll as a bronze or a diamond. Now, there are other advantages I do want to mention, though, for enrolling at a gold or higher. And I think Joe touched a little bit about that extended
the matching bonus.
The matching bonuses, for example. So, for instance, the gold level has some advantages, commissionable advantages over the silver. So that's kind of the advantage there. Plus, it gives you a more variety of product to try. I think that we are ready.
We are to the point where this is going to get fun. So I feel like we've blown through the X39 patch way too quickly. It's such a profound opportunity and such a profound thing that has taken place, not just in the health and wellness community, but the medical community. And we have an opportunity to be on the front edge of that. And it's just a really thrilling place to be. But we tonight want to show you what type of an incentive program that you have in front of you here. And we're calling it our launch special. But it's a way to demonstrate just the amount of value that we're going to be offering you if you were to become a member of LifeWave yourself. So the package that we're talking about, as an example, if you were to be using the X39 patch, which we think there's reasons for a lot of people to be using the X39 patch, you'd be buying that at wholesale instead of retail. You'd be saving $50 per month just for that. That's a $600 value every single year. And that's just the first way, and X39 is just one example of that. But it gives you an idea of the type of value that you're going to be achieving as you move into it. The second, we talked about this a little bit, the back office capabilities that LifeWave gives you are amazing. They give you a beautiful replicated website, you know, that's coded to you. They do the training, the marketing materials that they put together are just beautifully done. The trifolds and the different things they do. They publish these little brochures on how to do the patches in so many different languages. It's just amazing. But you get all of that as a LifeWave member for free. And Cindy and I have, you know, we've studied a lot of organizations, and you know, we know of many organizations that charges anywhere from $40 to $60 per month for you to have access to that back office and their inventory and their collection people and all of that stuff. We even know one organization where it's up to $99 a month to be able to have that. Now, it's really robust and great training is being provided for all of that. But with LifeWave, it's free. So we're going to put a value on that of maybe $500 a year, 40 something a month. I think we're being very conservative there, but you get it for free. So the next item here would be, let's say that you were to join as a gold member tonight. And as a gold member, you're going to be receiving the equivalent of 11 regular patch kits, which wholesale price would be $69.95 each. And you're going to get the enrollment kit. That would have a total value of about $794. And you're going to get that as part of, if you were to enroll as a gold, you would get that value along with everything else. Now, if you were to enroll as a diamond, you'd be receiving up to 39 patch kits, the equivalent to up to 39 patch kits, which have a wholesale of $69.95 each, plus the enrollment kit. Now, you could mix and match that. And one of the things that we won't talk about it very much, but you could, since the X39 is the equivalent of 2 patch kits, you could get a number of X39s and a couple of dozen other types of things. The point is that you're going to have a lot of different patches to be able to learn and get to know and to be able to, do with what you want to do with. That has a value of $2,753. Now, if you look there, you're up into nearly 4,000, maybe above 4,000 if you're at the time. Wait. We have something else that could be available to you. And that is, we teased about this in a lot of our anticipation posts. See, we learned that term in our network marketing, social media marketing arena. But we have, for a very, very limited time, between now and April 30th, the ability for any LifeWave member to earn a free trip for two this November. It's got a value of what?
$26.42.
If you want to come join us, it's going to cost you $1,321 if you decide not to be one of our members. But here it is. Talk about that.
Oh gosh, so this is going to be wonderful. Dream vacation cruise for two. What's going to be so excited is we're celebrating LifeWave's 15th anniversary. When Joe and I came on board, they had just celebrated their 10th anniversary. And, they did a great cruise like this too. But we're going to be celebrating in style. The Navigator of the Seas is one of the largest cruise ships in the world. And you can qualify to earn it. And this is any LifeWave member, regardless of rank, regardless if you're a new member or an old member or a seasoned member, it doesn't matter. Everybody has equal opportunity, and there's no limit on how many people can earn this cruise. It's not like there's going to be a drawing or anything. If you qualify, you earn the cruise. Leaves from Miami in November. We're going to be able to hang out with David himself, who's a great guy. We've hung out with him before. It's just going to be a really wonderful time.
It sure is. And how you go about earning this cruise between now and April 30th, we've got about 7 weeks to work with here. And what happens is that for every member that you bring at the gold level, you're going to earn a point. And for every member that you bring in at the diamond level, you're going to earn 3 points. What you need to accumulate between now and April 30th is a total of 15 points. So that would be like 5 diamonds or a mixture of diamonds and golds. And so in addition to a person at the diamond level and at the gold level being able to qualify for more of the commission structure, it also has an added bonus right now. And it's an incentive that's going to help people get off to a very quick start with LifeWave, and you'll be coming and joining us on the cruise, which I couldn't imagine a better scenario than that. And so this cruise is part of the incentives that are going to be available to you just by becoming a LifeWave member. And let's see where we're at now. So if we were to go one step further, one more thing we'll toss in.
This is our thing.
This is ours.
Just from us.
It's for people who we have personally invited tonight to come and watch this webinar. We're also going to toss in, if you join at the gold level tonight, we're going to rush you a free package of patches, excluding the X39. The only reason we're not offering the X39 if you join as a gold is because if you join as a diamond, we are going to send you a package of the X39. So obviously there's a good reason why we would promote the gold and diamond level. And to take this, what's the value of that next one? 99. Yeah. So what does this all total up to? Let's just kind of put this value in perspective here. If you were to join tonight as a gold, all of those items that you saw would have totaled up to a value of a little over $4,700. Your cost to enroll as a gold, it's so affordable. You can come in as a gold at $500, and you're going to receive the equivalent of 11 patch kits. In other words, you're going to be given much more value than what you're actually putting in to start your entire business. It's not like you're out looking for real estate to open up an ice cream stand somewhere. You're opening up a business that has an amazing new product launch that you can get involved at the gold level for only $500, and you'll have all that value given to you tonight. You can join at the diamond level, which is what we strongly encourage. Cindy's a diamond. We would encourage people to be considering the diamond level. All those things you saw, value just about $6,700, and the diamond comes in right at $1,600 is the enrollment package cost. So you're going to be saving over $5,000, or you're going to be gaining, let me just put it that way, over $5,000 of additional value above and beyond what it is that you're paying for to become a diamond member. If you become a diamond member, you're going to be earning that PID,
that fifth way of earning.
Yeah, that instead of earning $200 for each diamond that you bring in, you'll be earning $500 for each diamond that you bring in for the next 14 weeks. They elevate you to the highest level for a period of 14 weeks in order for you to qualify for that highest PID bonus to get you off to a really quick start. You know, you're going to be earning back the money that you put into this so very quickly, and then you're going to be joining us on a cruise. So
we can't wait to see you there.
So what are the
next steps? You know, if you're interested in enrolling, we'll go ahead and send you these links because last time we did this webinar, I tried to put them in the chat and it didn't work. So I'm not going to go that step. But we can give you those links. We're going to give you links to our website, to our LifeWave replicated website, and I'm also going to throw in something really cool. This is a document. It's a little long. It's about 50 pages. But this is the story of the X39. This goes into so much great information. It tells you a lot more detail about LifeWave patches in general and phototherapy. And it goes into the story of how David Schmidt developed this patch, the research that went into it. It's just amazing. It goes into very good detail about the GHK CU peptide that elevates stem cells and so many other remarkable anti-aging and healing benefits. So we're going to also send you this link so that you can go ahead and download this and do your own due diligence and research as well.
That's right. So, well, let's wrap it up for tonight. We want to really, really let you know how much we appreciate the fact that you've joined us tonight. And again, reiterate that, you know, we'll be doing more of these type webinars that you'll be able to tap right into and invite your folks to come to these webinars. We'll have tools in place to make sure that they're coded to you, you know, to make sure that you get the credit for that. And we're here to help you get through this launch as quickly as you can, and so that you can get the biggest benefit of being on that cruise with us and having your business launched in a big, big way really, really quick. So we thank you for all. We love you guys. And we hope that you got some value out of this tonight.
Right. And if anybody, because I see some participants on there that we don't know. So if there's somebody else that invited you to this webinar and you're interested in joining and they're a current LifeWave member, please get back to them or send us an email and we will go ahead and make sure that they're credited. So if I'll go ahead and put the screen up there again. Send us an email, because if you didn't register and you got this link from somebody else, we may not have your email address to send it to you. So go ahead and hold on. Did I share?
All right.
Hold on. We're still here. Let me go ahead and share the screen again. I quit that. I missed that little step.
We're learning.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. We can't wait to help
teach you folks how to do the same thing.
We'll learn. There we go. Okay, so I hope everybody can see the screen. But our email address, Cindy and Joe at thedoornetwork.com. Our phone numbers are on there. And I'll just leave this up for a second while we say goodbye so that you can jot some things down. But again, feel free to email us with any questions or if you need more information, and we'll go ahead and send you whatever you need.
Our goal was to have this done in an hour tonight.
Yes. Did we do it?
How about that? Anyways, thanks everyone. We love you. Appreciate you. We hope to see you all soon.
All righty. Take care.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.